Was happy for the win on Saturday. We know this. We didn't play our best football, and we have to get better. Offensively, it's all about rhythm. And it's all about just being consistent. We are able to take drives and move the ball and get first downs, and then first downs are going to lead to big plays. Defensively gave up a few plays, but the thing about defense is we're just getting better week in and week out, and gaining a lot of confidence. The kicking game, we had another issue with the punt, but it was more of a count issue where guys know that we had to count the box, and we didn't count. We let one guy go, which we had a blocker who could have blocked him. But those are things that can be corrected in the kicking game. We know we have a tough road test this week at Connecticut. It's going to be our first conference game, and it's on the road. And anytime you go on the road, you have to pack your defense, you have to pack your togetherness, you got to pack your kicking game, and you have to go compete. Because it doesn't matter who's there; it's just us. We have to go play as a team, knowing that it's just it's going to be a total team effort, and that's what it's going to take. And all three phases are going to have to play well.
Charlie, can you talk a little bit about the defense? Because actually, when you look at it, two scores are on block punts. One, they got a field goal after an 18-yard. So really, it's hard to blame that. Really, they've only given up maybe 23 points in 2 games.
Yeah, the thing about defense is that you have a lot of seniors, and I always talk to them about defense is about disruption. So when you look up front, you have Sanat, you have Love, and you have Hector. And then you have Augie at the middle backer position. And then in the back end, you have Nick, you have Abraham, and you go forward. So you have a lot of seniors that have played a lot. And I think that because of what happened last season, they felt like that, the offense carried them. They wanted to carry their load, and they're playing pretty good right now. And it's all about being aggressive. It's all about tackling well. It's all about guys running to the football and just setting the tempo for the game. Really had a really good practice today, and I had I always meet with the seniors, and I talked to the seniors this morning and just told them, what the schedule was and what our expectations was and what we had to go get done, with it being a road game and a conference game.
Ernest has been a very capable receiver for this team in the past, and it doesn't look like he's been targeted yet this year. Do you all want to try to get him involved as a receiver out of the backfield?
Well, it just depends on the offensive play and what the defense is giving us, and that's what's gonna, depend on who gets the ball, where the ball goes, and as we know how good he is with the ball in his hands. So you're always trying to find ways to get the ball in his hands.
Like last year, Rodney Adams, of course, he's now in the NFL, was a deep threat. Is McCants maybe that guy for this team? Do you look to go deep more?
Well, you're looking at two different guys, and Rodney had the speed where he could get on top of people and he could outrun them. But, we're going to throw vertical routes, whether it be McCants or Valdez. We have the speed, Solomon. We have some guys that can get deep, and it's just a matter, we know when the ball sells, we got to go make the play and make the catch.
Coach, after the game, you talked about the offensive line struggles. Might there be any personnel changes this week?
The good thing about it, when when guys don't play well and you sit them down and you watch the tape and then they feel bad, they didn't play well. And what we had to do with our offensive line, we know this. We have to run the football, so we're going to have to move people off the line of scrimmage. But we're going to have to protect the quarterback when it's time to pass too, and give him enough time to find the receivers. But it's their second game. We know that we have to get better, and it's not only the offensive line. There's a lot of positions where we know we can improve and get better with.
As a follow-up, you talked about protecting the quarterback. Might we see the pocket be moved some this week?
Well, the good thing about Quentin, he can move the pocket. So if something breaks down, he's quick enough and fast enough to get outside. And then it just depends on scheme-wise what we have, where we can get him on the edge.
You've gone up against Etzel's teams before. Does at first look at UConn similar traits to his past team?
Yeah, a lot similar to in the past what he had. They're physical on defense. The good thing about it, if you look at it on defense, they have a lot of seniors run to the football. And then offensively, it's kind of built, same way their defense is built, where they want to win at the line of scrimmage, at the point of attack, which we want to do. But very similar to what seen in the past with his team. No, it didn't rain because it didn't rain that bad, so it had nothing to do with it.
You know how, you know as well as anyone how fans are. Fans of this team are kind of in panic mode. They say Quentin's being underutilized. We haven't seen the same Quentin we've seen in the past. What do you say to that?
Well, and I'd say this, we had a lot, the fans that came out to the game, but there's a lot of fans that didn't show up, and we just need to get everybody on board. The thing about it, when you have a good player, people are going to find ways to attack that player. And I told Quentin, I said, if I was playing against you with my defense, I would never let you run the football. I'll make you sit in the pocket and throw it. And so there's ways that people find it where they attack you, and so if they attack you, there's other players got to step up and make plays.
You mentioned how you wanted to make sure that special teams got corrected, and you feel that could get corrected. What kind of adjustments do you think that you want the guys to make on special teams to make sure a lot of these mistakes do get shored up?
Well, it comes down to accounting for us with this punt team. So it's either the guys. There's going to be 6 guys in the box. There's going to be 7 guys in the box or 8 guys in the box, and we just kind of count them out. And guys got to locate guys and know exactly who they're blocking. When you look at the kickoff, we did a pretty good job of covering on the kickoffs. Then your kickoff return it's about just where you count guys and make sure that you got the right guys double teaming and the right guys on the kick out blocks. But it can always be corrected. It's just like with game by game. Well, on offense, you got to make corrections, and on defense, and also in the kicking game.
You're going on the road, but you got 100 guys from Florida. What kind of backdrop does the hurricane have for this week of preparation? These guys are wondering about their families and things like that.
Well, I think that's going to always be a concern because we just saw what happened in Texas, and so we really don't know how it's going to turn the hurricane, and just continue to monitor it and watch it. But because we have so many guys from South Florida also, and that's where it's going to maybe come into. So we just have to monitor and watch it, and then make sure that we have that our team stays on point. But our biggest concern will be that for their families.
What do you guys thought about staying up in Connecticut through Monday to make sure that everything's kind of going in the way?
Well, we just got to wait and see what happens, and then decide what we're going to do after that, because we really don't know for sure yet.
Does it look like UConn's trying to do some tempo in what they do from what you've seen?
Yeah, because the offensive coordinator's from Auburn, and you can always tell that you don't see it on film, but you see the official moving back. So but with the guys that are tempo, they're not going to let you see them up on the ball. So, but you see the official spotting the ball and getting out of the way, then they're right up there. They're setting it down and going.